Hey guys, so this is my Elegoo Mars 2 Pro 3D printer. It's a MSLA resin 3D printer that I rebuilt for a project, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about it today.
Once I finished rebuilding it, the first thing that I noticed about the printer was how reliable it was. I have gotten it to print a lot of the features that you're told are kind of difficult for an MSLA printer, like overhangs and some of the steeper slopes. It always surprises me with what it's able to turn out without a failure. I have not had it just return a giant mess to me yet. The biggest challenge I had with the rebuild was I spent a long time trying to figure out what was wrong with it, and I thought that I was underexposing the resin, so I spent a long time just grossly overexposing it, going well beyond like recommended factory settings, and it turned out the whole time the LCD was bad. So biggest problem I had was just figuring out that LCD was the core problem, which shouldn't be a huge surprise. The LCD is the heart of an MSLA printer. Three things I wish I knew when I started this project was one would be uh, how many paper towels and isopropyl alcohol I was going to need. You need a lot. Two, temperature impact is smaller than you'd think. I have not noticed a temperature impact. My temperature is much lower than recommended. It's still printing fine. And then lastly, it's very important that you carefully wash your parts, otherwise you're going to end up with sticky, nasty parts. So wash your parts after they're done printing, and they will be much better to handle. So I thought I'd quickly show off my setup, and I'm just going to start, go left to right, and go through everything I have. So first and foremost, we have the Elegoo Mars 2 Pro right here. I have been using these little filter modules. My girlfriend got me two of them for my birthday, and what I have here is, because there's only really two good places to set a filter, like there and there, I printed this little guy. It's a little table I whipped up in SolidWorks that can set right there, and that way the air intake for the built-in filter is still operable. So of that, right now I have my vat soaking with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol in it to break up some resin that I let sit for a little too long. But right here we have the Elegoo Mercury Plus. It's the wash and cure, really nice. This is a godsend. I've been using this a ton lately. Here we have the build plate and a couple parts. These are the nuts and bolts for that project. And then we have my, random tools, the scraper, and this guy's reusable filter that I've been using to pour my resin back into the bottle, so that way cured resin doesn't end up mixing with uncured resin. And then I have my PPE, my gloves, my masks. Um, yeah, here's my setup. I've got a filter running right now, plugged into charge, so I can just let it go since I have open acetone. And then that's the little curing table for the wash and cure. But yeah, here's my setup.